This week on 20 TV, the Humane Society provides many ways for locals to volunteer, and students take part in a 40-year-long tradition. But first, a local group is looking to help with mental health and trauma. You're watching 20 TV Weekly from Academy District 20 in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Hello and welcome to 20 TV Weekly. I'm Kyle Shetler.
And I'm Ian Willing. Thanks for joining us today on 20 TV. Colorado has had many tragic events in the past few years, and people are looking to start the recovery process. Pikes Peak Strong looks to help people start. Colorado has faced mass shootings like the theater shooting in Aurora and the recent shooting at the Planned Parenthood office here in Colorado Springs. Through these experiences, people are facing mental trauma and need to find a way to start the recovery process. Pikes Peak Strong was created specifically for that reason. This site offers an online trauma recovery program where users can learn skills to help them push through their challenges, all while receiving feedback on their progress. The CTO of Blue Sun Inc., Sean Bryan, explains what Pikes Peak Strong's goal is.
So we approached the city of Colorado Springs to see if our products could help the people, the survivors of these traumas, go through the steps of recovery.
That's weird. That's weird.
All this is being backed by grants from the city of Colorado Springs and supporting a website and a supporting website called Blue Sun. Sean has said that Blue Sun is partnering with Ohio State University, Wexner Medical Center, and the Children's Hospital of Ohio to treat the stress and teen-related recovery. For more information, please visit pikespeakstrong.com.
The Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region has been very successful, but they couldn't have done it alone. 20 TV's Travis Stedman joins us in the studio to show how pets are benefiting from their hard work.
I was able to visit the Humane Society, and I learned how they have been able to sustain and improve over the years.
With all their recent success, the Humane Society credits not only their staff, but also the community. They have not euthanized a pet since 2001 and have had a live release rate of 84% in 2015. The rate is as high as it has ever been, and the Society says that is due to the great people of Colorado Springs. According to Gretchen Pressley, the Community Relation Manager, the Humane Society is open to any and all help.
Just the best ways that our community can help us here at the Humane Society is, of course, by adopting a new furry friend into your household. We also, of course, always take donations, both monetary and in-kind donations. Anything that you can provide that we might be able to use here is always welcome. Of course, if you have time to donate, we also take volunteers quite a bit. We really could not exist without our fantastic volunteers.
Katie Beaudoin, who volunteers in the receiving and the hospital positions at the Humane Society, tries to do anything she can to help. She donates most of her free time, but she often finds people having a misconception about the Humane Society.
I don't think people realize everything the Humane Society does, and every person that I have met here really cares about animals. They wouldn't do this job if they don't. And I find myself correcting a lot of misconceptions about it when I meet people, and I encourage everybody to come down because this is a tremendous organization. It really is.
If you are looking to volunteer, you can visit www.hsppr.org/springs and click on the Volunteer tab for more information.
Normally, the words math and fun don't mix, but when a simple cube bridges a gap, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. A Rubik's Cube is a simple 3x3 cube made more than 40 years ago, and still to this day, young people are finding the challenge and the fun in solving them. Students at the Discovery Canyon campus can participate in a club dedicated to the colorful cube. Started only 3 years ago, the Discovery Canyon's Rubik's Cube Club isn't just a place for students to solve the 3D puzzle. According to Laurie Hughes, the students also learn important lessons that will help them in their day-to-day lives.
There's getting along with each other. There's the inquiry that they can do of, hey, I wonder what would happen if we tried this, or let's see if we can do this. Like creating a mosaic, for example. There's a lot of math applications to it. They don't really realize, they may not realize the connections between this and math, but they're there.
Nice competition.
The club meets every Tuesday from 3:20 to 4:15 at Discovery Canyon. Discovery Canyon students who would like to check out the club can go to asd20.org/DCC for more information.
Rams at Rampart High School are getting a great opportunity to learn a unique set of skills. Kaya Ram teaches students how to create video projects that air around campus. From scripting to video editing, students take their ideas and turn them into stories. This learning environment moves the students from behind the desk and in front of the lights. This career and tech education course can teach skills that will reach beyond the classroom.
It provides you the real-world experience you need to actually function in a work environment, because honestly, a lot of CT classes don't function like a classroom They function like a job.
Mr. Mooring thinks that students are more prepared for the future because of the collaboration and critical thinking skills the students take away from the CTE course.
We've seen above average temperatures over the region in the past week.
Will it last? Weather's coming up after the break.
You're watching 20 TV.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to 20 TV Weekly. Thanks for staying with us.
Spring is just around the corner, and with that, we're only a short time away from greener grass and blooming flowers. We'll now turn to Jacob Pruitt with the next week's forecast.
Spring is only a short 3 weeks away, and it already feels like it's here. Temperatures recently have been 20 degrees above normal, but we have a cool down and a chance for some rain showers in store for us next week, which I'll be talking about more here in a minute. We'll look nationally first, where we can see a lot is going on. We can see some showers just outside the New York City area, as well as some rain and snow showers through the upper Midwest. The western half of the country is basically dry with the exception of parts of the Pacific Northwest. Taking a close look at Colorado, we are only seeing light cloud cover across small portions of the state. That cloud cover will clear out for most of this weekend before we see that chance for rain early next week. The almanac for this time of the year looks like this. Our average high of 49 degrees will come with our average low coming in at 23. Our record low set almost 100 years ago was 7 below zero in 1917, and we've only seen a little over 1/10 of an inch of precipitation in the last month. Looking ahead, you can see that warm air will continue into the weekend with highs of 56 on Saturday and 63 on Sunday. But then our cool down hits on Monday where we'll see that chance for some rain. And our temperatures will be closer to the normal through the middle of the week with highs of 44 on Tuesday and 48 on Wednesday. It's not going to be overly cold next week, but this weekend is sure shaping up to be a nice one. So get out and enjoy it. Count in.
Thanks, Jacob. We have more ahead on 20 TV Weekly.
Coming up next, we'll show you what you can expect in next week's show.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to 20 TV Weekly. We're almost out of time for this week's show.
But first, we're going to take a look at some of the stories we're working on for next show.
Students create pieces of art to help their community.
Students get work experience while earning their diplomas.
Plus much more news, weather, and sports right here on 20 TV Weekly.
That's all the time we have for this week's show.
Thanks for joining us and have a great week.